He's been breaking for 10 years straight, so you
That's
know
my trap.
he's here to
Marge,
stay.
get my stun gun.
The energy's a thriller, and the cards are always killer. Cheap fun breaks is the big league way.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna do 2 hobby cases in this break. All right. So I'm just gonna open this first one. Okay. Like so. I think I want to do this first. Let's go like that. Okay. We got a problem. Let me grab this and this. Come on, sucker. This wire is gonna drive me up a wall. So all right, so that is case number 1. And this is case number 2. I don't have any sapphire right now. I mean, I've got a little bit of 2019, but nothing I can break right now. All right, there we go. What do you think about that? No, I haven't heard anything that you guys have heard. Just that I expect it to ship, this week. Throw one more hobby case. No, two is my limit. Yeah, I got a super. I'm not mad about it. Taylor Trammell, blue paper. I hit a yellow Dominguez too, and Brennan Davis blue. Damn, that's a nice looking card. I hit a Dominguez yellow auto, and a Keno printing plate and auto, and a speckle Bobby Witt, all in that case, and a base Bobby Witt, if we're counting, all in that same case. Eric Rivera, base auto. So that's the first auto. I don't know. You could do the Princess Bride. Yeah, that was crazy. 3 plates. You know, after I don't think we hit any in the this second half, and then 3. Tommy boy, fat man in a little coat. My favorite line of the whole movie though is when he opens the car door and he goes, "What did you do?" That's my favorite line. Phil has never officially retired. Hold on, I'll be right back. Nolan Jones. All right, box 1 is done. I like the blue Brendan Davis, but that's it so far. Brendan Davis, not Brendan Davis. Yeah, good deal. I'm just glad to be done with that. We got some nice grades on that last batch. Well, the last couple batches, actually. No, I sincerely doubt that. Cole Winn. Yeah, just too many people just never paid. They were just like, F this guy. And then Topps, you know, not shipping me some of the cards, some of my orders disappearing from my account, stuff like that. You know, it was just too much. You know, they still never gave me a refund for that Warwick Wicket card. That was back in September. And we're about to start July, and they still haven't given me a refund on that card. Bo Bichette, purple paper. That's funny. Bayron Laura. Sky blue paper. Mauricio. Mauricio Speckle. All right, auto from box 2. JJ Bleday. Nice. We won't hit very many Bleday autos, so JJ Bleday. All right. I'll take it. Box 3. Jackson Rutledge, Atomic. Adley. Mortimer. Man, that's not even close. I've pulled 2 orange. Last night I pulled a yellow. Pulled another blue, but I would say the 2 orange and the yellow are the best. Not sure exactly what the yellow's worth, but I would say it's worth more than the blue. Oh shit, wrong side. That goes over here. Jackson Rutledge, nice card. Orange Jackson Rutledge. Mowing Bowman down right now, bro. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I was a little worried up until about the time we hit the blue. I was feeling better, but the orange made me, you know, much more relaxed. And then the yellow, You know, I mean, we're not done. We still got to hit him some more cards, but those are some big ones, you know. I think if you grade those and then you hold them and sell when they're, you know, when he gets called up, right? Sell when he gets called up, I think you're looking pretty good. Now, obviously, his career could tank, you know. I mean, it could happen, but you don't spend that kind of money if you think that's going to happen. So you're speculating on call up, you know, not selling right now. Selling right now would be crazy. It's pretty much all the spots, you know. And there's a guy on the forum still taking digs at me right now in other threads. But he got a high risk spot and then constantly complains about it. Don't buy high risk spots if you can't handle it. Just leave those spots to other people. Chris Valamont. The Dominguez auto spot, 84,000 for all the cases. It was like over $100,000, right? Or was it like 90? I forget what it went. I think it went 11,000 in the 10 caser, right? 11,000. So $95,000 for all 116 cases. Yeah, there's plenty of those. A lot of the Bowman Chrome spots are risk adverse. Yeah, could have been. Both oranges were shimmer. I don't know if there's a yellow shimmer, but it was a true yellow. I don't know if there is a yellow shimmer though. Yeah, I mean, he's only 17, but we've had 18-year-olds make it, so, you know, he just turned 17, though. But he hasn't, you know, he's all his ball has been in the Republic. He hasn't done any here. You know, so you figure there's going to be some fine-tuning involved. But he's got some great raw skill, man. Oh, my gosh. Just amazing raw talent. So you know, I think I can see, you know, what the Yankees saw with the potential involved, you know, but there's no guarantees. I mean, look at Brian Cashman. Not Brian Cashman, sorry. Look at Brian Taylor. Huge potential, and then an injury. You know, people say he was a bust. He wasn't a bust, he was injured. You know, the injury just derailed his career. You know, they had to rebuild his shoulder. You just, you know, probably gonna have some trouble after that. Yeah. I think he has just immense potential. But does it work? You know, I mean, I don't know. I think the people that are saying he's a guaranteed Hall of Famer are probably just as wrong as the people who are saying he's going to be a bust, because nobody knows. You know, nobody knows. But man, whew. Well, remember, he doesn't actually get all of that. When you're coming from the Dominican Republic, watch that documentary. Watch that documentary on Miguel Sano, and you'll see, you know, he probably saw What would it come out like 20% maybe? I mean that's still a huge amount of money, you know, for a 16-year-old, you know. But yeah, watch that Miguel Sano documentary, and it'll really open your eyes to the way that they treat the international. Carlos Gonzalez, he really signed all over that one. Center field this year. Sink or swim. just throw him right in there. Yeah, I don't have my 8 downvotes yet. It's early though. We just started. I've only been live for 23 minutes. All right, that's 4 boxes. Box 5 coming up. Yeah, well, I mean, part of it goes to their agent. Part of it goes to the school. Part of it, you know, I mean, there's just so many people taking money out of that. Wasn't Andrew Jones playing at 17, 18, and 19? I told you. Told you. It's your fault. You brought it up. Stolen by other smugglers. Joey Bart. Yeah. Still your fault. Yeah, Vladdy was amazing. Vlad Sr., oh my gosh, he was amazing. Andrew Vaughn. Jacob Amaya. He might have wanted them, you know. When I was a kid, we couldn't afford braces. I ended up getting braces in my 40s. You know? He might have had a similar situation. There's your Gus Varland. Hopefully that's the only one of the night. That's for Mosstown. I don't know, man. I don't know. Every team, every prospect is different. It's going to come down to a combination of when he's ready, when they need him, and when his years are most optimal. Nick Allen. I'm excited about Wander Franco. Poisson. 17. They've already put him on the 60-man. That's crazy. It's crazy. Vlad Sr. was amazing in the outfield, man. See him throw out a runner from the outfield. That was the truth. Dominguez. What's up? Royce Lewis has been the #1 pick. He's been sitting down there forever. He was the #1 pick in 2016, so this is 4 years he's been in the mine. That's a long time for a #1 pick, but the Rays had a #1 pick in 2008. They didn't call him up until the dude was in his 30s. Drew Waters. Sejas. Base auto. Pretty sure he was in the 2016 draft. Wasn't he in the 2016 draft? Was it 2017? Francisco Lindor. Moniak. I remember Moniak. He was going to be so good. Mickey Moniak. Whew. Ow. It's a poster. O'Neal Cruz. There's a poster in every case. It's the same poster. I like Alec Baum. 3rd overall pick, 2018. Monster third baseman. Yeah, I doubt anybody does. Maybe. I mean, you got a better chance this year than any other year. It's got to be somebody that gets hot in heat, you know. Going to be starting in July. Got to be somebody that doesn't need the fans to cheer him on. Nah, I'm not touching any of that. I don't like any Panini baseball. If I can avoid it, I do. The Astros are going to come out hungry, but they're going to not have their advantage for the first time in so long. What's it going to be like to try to pitch when you don't know what's coming? Try to bat when you don't know what's coming? You know? I mean, people say, oh, they weren't cheating. Yes, they were. They only cheated in 2017. That's bullshit. They were cheating the whole time. And now they've got to play without it. So they're going to be hungry, right? I agree. They're going to be hungry. And they have talent. I agree about that, too. But they haven't, been able to play on a fair playing field in a long time. So what's it going to look like? Tony Dibble, refractor auto. They can really put away a lot of naysayers coming out and batting 300, hitting home runs. Yeah, Panini's a pain in the ass when you have to sort it. Maybe the Yankees did. Maybe the Red Sox did to some extent. Maybe they did to the same extent. We'll see. But from what I've seen, there was nothing compared to what the Cheeteros did. Maybe I'm wrong. They can prove me wrong. You know, right now it's all just speculation. I say they're not going to be able to do it. A lot of Astros fans think they're going to win the World Series. Let's see. I know they come out hungry, but are they really capable? We'll find out. I don't mind being wrong. It'd be nice, a nice little redemption story. Them come out and, you know, all hit as well, you know, just as well as they did back when they were cheating. I'd love to see it. Love it. Personally. Gus Parlin. Jacob Nix. Got a red Luciano. That's a nice card. 2 of 5 red Luciano. Jason Dominguez. Oh, I'm going to take a day off. That's how I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to take a day off. Live TV. Not much, man. Just plugging through. There's a Dominguez and a Montero Atomic. Just plugging through 102 cases. I want to get done before Sapphire comes out so I can focus on Sapphire. Yeah, they probably had that card designed, you know, already. He was probably already in that set before. Rookie of the Year 4 years straight. Montero. So there's an Atomic Montero and now a an Aqua. It'd be good for Topps if Lewis Robert got Rookie of the Year. It'd also be nice if it was a player, you know, we haven't really had our eye on yet. And then they could put him in update. Poisson. Although if it's somebody going for Rookie of the Year, they'll probably hold him off until next year. It's a perpetual. Connor Cannon. Oyster Perpetual. It's got the red wine dial. I love it. There's another one I'm looking at. It's like I got a smoke band, and it's got the like a smoky gray face. I really like that one, but the only one I can find, it doesn't have the box or papers, and I don't really want to buy a Rolex without the box or papers, you know. Who buys a Rolex and then doesn't keep the box and the papers? That doesn't make any sense. That's your entire investment. But anyway. Eros Arena. It was my Father's Day present. But I bought it. All right, this is box 9. Box 9. Case 89. Let me turn this fan facing me. It's kind of hot. It's all right. Tyler Freeman. I mean, I've got the box and papers for this one. It's just the other one I'm looking at on StockX, and it doesn't have the box and papers. But man, I really like it. I like it a lot. Well, the numbers on the band, you know, inside, I don't know. Dominguez. I remember buying an Invicta watch on eBay like, man, 20 years ago. And when I got it, I was like, I didn't like it at all. So I think I wore it like day one. I wore it for an hour, and then I put it away. I've never looked at it again. Hernandez. I had a Rolex before, but it was a gift, and you know, it didn't come with any papers or anything, and I ended up misplacing it. I took it off somewhere, and I have no idea. I couldn't remember where I took it off. All right, let's hit a color. You ready? Let's hit a color. This is probably Louis Robert. I don't know of any other redemptions, but there might be like some dual redemptions or the ultimate book is probably a redemption, that kind of thing. So it could be one of those, but it's probably Louis Robert. We'll know if this the next line says rookie card. Yeah. Yeah, base auto. I've hit one gold. All the others have been base. almost every single one of the Lewis Roberts I've hit in hobby cases. Almost every single one. Now, I don't know if that's just, you know, a fluke or what, but yeah, they've almost all been in hobby cases. I think I hit one in a jumbo case. But they're so rare, you know, it's hard to say, but for a Rolex, they come with I mean, I guess the box per se isn't that big of a deal, but they come with like a almost like an ID card, you know, with the serial number and everything. And for an investment like a Rolex, you know, you want to keep all that together. Anyway, and when you sell them, they sell better if you have, you know, that. If you have the card, and they have a like a little ID thing on them too, and you just want to keep all of that. I would think, you know, I would think you'd want to keep all that, but what do I know? All right, 3 boxes to go. It's been an okay case. Some nice color. Definitely Lewis Roberts, pretty rare. The orange auto hasn't been a big deal. The JJ Blade, though, is nice. The gold auto. Not huge, but, you know, a gold auto. JJ Blade. Yeah. Josh Young, Atomic. I mean, it's kind of similar to the phone, you know, if you buy an iPhone, you want to keep the box. You know, that way later on when you want to upgrade, you can still sell the phone. The phone sells for more if you have the box. Matthew Liberatore. Yeah, Blade did not sign very many autos, that's for sure. Him, Adley, Andrew Vaughn, they did not sign very many. But usually the guys with their second autos, they don't, you know. There usually aren't too many of them. Tanner Hawk, yellow. 75. Dominguez. Yeah, when I bought this, I took it to a jeweler. You know, it was guaranteed authenticity, and the seller was legit. I knew that much, but just for peace of mind, I did take it to a jeweler and have them verify the authenticity for me, and order a new link. I needed an extra link. I don't like wearing the watch on my left hand. I like to wear it on my right hand, even though I'm right-handed. I've just always done it. So, but it doesn't fit on my right hand. I've got to get a link put in, just one. I mean, I can get it on, but it's really tight. So, and my left hand, it's okay. It's still a little tight, but not as bad. But my right hand, it hurts. But one link will do. So I ordered that. It should come in this week. All right. Our 10th auto. Apostle. So back-to-back cases with Apostle. The poor guy only had a couple autos. Now he's got a couple more. So that's nice. Nice to hit him. I was kind of feeling bad for the guy. All right, box 11. Are there cards exclusive to Hobby and Jumbo that you can't get on retail, Mega, Blaster, etc.? You cannot get Superfractors in retail. You can't get Chrome Autos besides gold and yellow. So all Chrome Autos are exclusive to Hobby. Except there's green exclusive to retail and yellow that's split. Orange is exclusive to Hobby. They're not in Jumbo. Hobby has some Hobby only autos that are paper autos with stickers, but you can only get them there. There's some of them. Ooh, wow, congratulations to the orange paper spot. Damn, that's a nice hit. Hell yeah. It's a nice card right there. There was a purple Pawson in here and a purple Bo Bichette. The paper spots have done pretty well. Bryson Stott. Yeah, the paper spots hit so few cards, you know. Well, I mean, the purple and down hit quite a few, but, you know, orange, gold, yellow. We haven't even hit a red this break. You know, they've got to hit the names because they don't hit the quantity. All right, let's see what our 11th auto is. Dustin May. That's his third auto in the last two cases. Dustin May. Not too shabby. All right, one auto left in case 89. Case 89, one auto left. Brady Singer. Atomic. That's for Royals. I'll probably do some series too. A couple of them. I think I only owe, I don't know, a handful. There's a handful left that I owe. One person asked for one Sunday night, so I'll definitely do that one. And then I'll just go down the list. Do a couple more. And then I'll probably finish that up tomorrow. Finish the rest of them tomorrow. Pete Alonso, Sky Blue. I think Phil probably knows better than I do. Paredes, purple. Brendan McKay. Atomic. And last auto, it is a purple auto of Bryce Ball. Nice card. That was an okay case. All right, let's see. All right, we've got Pete Alonso, Poisson, Eros Arena, Poisson, Francisco Lindor, Andrew Vaughn, Laureano, Bayron Lora, and Bo Bichette. Some great paper. It's a great paper case right there, really. I wish I hadn't put all that away. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it back out again. I don't want to actually put it away. Hold on, let me see. Who was the last name? Oh, not Shane Bieber. Taylor Trammell? Yeah, that was before. Okay. All right. I don't remember if that Taylor Trammell's ours or not. I'm going to put it over there just in case because I don't want to say it twice. So that Taylor Trammell might be from this break. I don't remember. Actually, if you guys can rewind a little bit, tell me if that Taylor Trammell was in this break. Okay, so Paredes, Brady Singer, that's for Royals. Bryson Stott, Tanner Hawk, Matthew Liberatore, Dominguez base, Montero, Dominguez base, Luciano to 5, Amaya, Dominguez base. Looks like 4 Dominguez base. That's pretty good. Rutledge, Rutledge orange. So some nice Rutledge. Mauricio, and that's a nice Brennan Davis. That's nice. Oh, nice. And then autos, we have Bryce Ball purple, Dustin May, Apostle, and Lewis Robert, Connor Cannon, Tony Dibroll's a refractor, Sejas, Varland Speckle, Oscar Gonzalez Valamont, JJ Bleday is gold shimmer, and Eric Rivera, base auto. Okay, these are the guys that are going into the photo for 89. What do you think, like this? Sure. We'll go like that. It was? Okay, cool. Thanks. I'm going to pull it out. All right, got it. You know, I really ought to put that Poisson in. I'm not going to, though. I really ought to. I'm not going to. All right, we're going to recap that again at the end of 90. Okay, so here comes 90. Let's go left because left's what we've been doing. Aquino. Aaron Judge, Sky Blue. There he is, Royce Lewis. Colton Welker. Brandon Howlett. Horrible, horrible card. Just terrible. What a maroon. He doesn't know what he's doing. Miguel Amaya. Atomic. Talent Pipeline Orange. Box 2, case 90. He might have done these first. Casey Mize. That was a long time ago. He might have forgot. Alec Thomas, blue paper. Nate Pearson. John Diaz, refractor auto. Nick Solak. Yeah, everything's fine here. The boy's mom took him this weekend and took him to this huge family party with people from New York, New Jersey, and Orlando, all coming down. Not a single person there wore a mask. They had people over 70 at the party. It was really, really, really stupid. So, I don't know when I'm going to get them back, but I just gotta hope they're not sick, you know. Yeah, AC fix. It was just a bad motor on the fan. I had to replace the motor, fan motor. Took 3 days, but that's all it was. I should have just gotten a motor and did it myself, but I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. Yeah, they're just, you know what, I'm not even gonna say what they are. Just, I'm really not happy about it. Jaciel de la Cruz. Kanan Smith, gold. That's a nice card. Yankees gold auto. Nice hit, man. Gold Wander Franco. Damn, that's nice. Hell yeah, I'll take that. 12 out of 50. Gold Wander Franco. Dominguez. No. No, I mean, the fan's still blowing on them, but they're fine. Yeah, I know. I know. It's nothing I can do. I mean, you know, she takes them. And then, you know, she usually has them for a little while, but this was a, you know, she wanted them for this party. So she came and got money to buy them new clothes for the party because she said all their clothes got thrown away from the last place she was staying. She was told to come pick them up. She didn't come pick them up, so they throw all the kids' clothes away. That's her sister. Threw all the kids' clothes away. So, I mean, I got two problems with that. One, that's your sister, so those are your nephew's clothes. One, you didn't. Two, you didn't buy them. I bought them. But you're going to throw them away because she doesn't come get them. And then the other problem I have with that is, why didn't you go get the clothes? You know? I mean, how hard is that? You've got a car. So, yeah. But, she doesn't have them anymore. She gave the kids to, after the party, she gave the kids to her cousin. So her cousin has the kids. The cousin is from New York. And, you know, I'm sure they're going to do stuff like the beach and stuff like that. And, you know, they don't have the common sense God gave a shovel. So they're not going to wear masks and they're not going to, you know, social distance at all. And one of the boys has asthma really bad. But other than that, you know, they should be fine, even if they get it, because, you know, their age group doesn't seem to be targeted by the virus, you know. So, but there's nothing, you know, nothing I can do. When I get them back, you know, they'll be monsters for a while because they'll be so used to not having any kind of rules, or, you know, they won't have brushed their teeth or taken a bath or changed their clothes since I had them last, you know. But I can't do everything. I can just do what I can do, you know. Wow. Kikuchi. I just hope nobody was sick at the party. You know, that's the only thing. But I mean, down here in Florida, you can't throw a rock without hitting somebody with the virus. I mean, so many people down here have it. The people I know that work in the hospitals, they say they don't even report the numbers anymore. There's just, you know, there's so many people that have it. They have these free testing sites, and in the last couple of weeks, the sites, like when you would drive past the site, you know, it would be packed. The parking lot would be packed and stuff like that. And then as the week went on, the parking lot would be overrun, and then they'd be out into the street, right? Well, the last time I drove by one, it was down the street, and the line for testing in cars was blocks down the street. And that's just people, you know, that's just an increase in the people getting the free tests, you know. My wife's friend went and got tested, and it took 2 hours. And she had an appointment. And what they do, right, is you drive up, you know, you get in this long line, and there's people, it's kind of like a Chick-fil-A drive-through, you know, where there's people out with clipboards, and they basically give you a parking spot, right? You're assigned a parking spot, and that's your room, you know, that your car, your parking spot is your room, and they tell you to go park in that spot, and they'll be with you as soon as they can. You know, don't get out of your car, just stay in your car, you know, with the AC running, stay in your car, and just, you know, listen to the radio, you know, get on your phone, whatever, but stay in your car. She said she was in her car, in her parking spot, for 2 hours before they came to her. So she had an appointment, and by the time she got into the spot, she still had another 2-hour wait. Yeah, and that's, I'm going to be honest with you, those numbers are low. Those numbers are low. There are hospitals and doctors' offices and stuff like that aren't even reporting the numbers. They're just, you know, and that's not a political statement. I don't care anything about the politics. I'm just telling you, whatever numbers you're hearing out of Florida, they're low. But eventually we're going to run out of hospital beds, you know. Eventually we're going to run out of ventilators. then that's when you hit the problem, you know. Once you run out of, you know, ICU beds, once you run out of ventilators, you know, that's when people, you know, can't get the help they need. It's nuts right here right now. I don't do anything. I mean, you guys see me, I'm here at work, right? I go to work, I go home, I go to bed, I go to work. I do go to the IHOP, you know, in the middle of the night usually, but there's nobody there. And the waitress, you know, she tells me that they sanitize the table for 15 minutes before you can sit in it. So that's nice. But you know, wear my mask on my way in, on my way out, and that's it. But I don't go if there's people there, you know. They've got a full restaurant. If there's more than a couple cars in the parking lot, I don't go. Volpe. But usually by the time I go, there's nobody there. You know, you don't want to go like on a weekend night. Like Sunday is not really a weekend night. Friday and Saturday, you know, you don't want to go on those nights. Usually. But now that the bars are closed, you know, it's not a bunch of drunks going to IHOP after the bars closed, you know. Because that was when they had high traffic. So right now they're still open 24 hours, but I don't know how long that'll be because it's been dead every time I've been in there. Julio Rodriguez. Yeah, Orlando, Tampa, Pasco. Yeah, it's nuts, man. It's nuts. There's, you know, before, you know, you might have known somebody that had it. You might have. But now everybody you know, everybody you talk to knows several people that have it. You know, there's nobody in Florida, you know. I mean, that's obviously a blanket statement, but there's really nobody in Florida who doesn't know several people that have it, assuming they don't have it. You know, everybody's like, oh, yeah, you know, this person, this person, this person, this person, all these people I know, they all have it. My parents don't leave the house. You know, they do that grocery shopping where it gets delivered and stuff like that. Yeah, tell that to the people that died. Jonathan India. Jacob Amaya. My wife's friend, her sister got sick on a Thursday, went to the hospital Thursday night, and she was dead before Sunday morning. And she was our age, you know, she was in her 40s. I mean, I'm sure she had some kind of, you know, health condition. You know, I'm not saying she probably had underlying health issues. But Logan Allen, blue. I mean, if you want to call a 2.5% death rate low, that's fine. I mean, you could call it low. I mean, it's low compared to, you know, flipping a coin, sure. Yeah, 41. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do, man, as far as the sports. I mean, I really want to watch some baseball. I really do. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. After this one, there's 12 cases left. Miguel Vargas. You mean for a big case break? Probably Bowman Chrome will be the next really big one. I've got 80 cases of Bowman Chrome coming. I think I've filled 8 so far. No, I don't have any masks. I've been on the lookout, but I couldn't find anybody that was doing them where it would be affordable. That's low compared to what I normally do. Well, that's high for me for Bowman Chrome, but it's low compared to Bowman and Bowman Draft. Yeah, but I think they're going to shut that whole place down, man. I mean, I know it's going to be in Florida, but from what the NBA was talking about and from what they're talking about around here, they're going to shut that place down like you wouldn't believe. Nobody in, nobody out, you know? So that might work, you know. I really hope it does. Cardenas, orange paper. But I mean, they're talking about nobody can go in the hotel. Nothing. Which is smart, you know, keep those players safe, you know. Ashby. Yeah, I mean, you should see the setup. It's going to be like an enclosed college campus. I mean, seriously. The way they have it, I mean, I could really see it working. The only thing is you just got to be on top of the staff too, you know. If you've got staff coming in and out, you know, you don't know how careful they're being. You know what I mean? Palini, Speckle. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it might. I hope it does. We'll see. Yeah, I think so. I think that's what they were talking about. Locking them down. Travis, I mean, it's like a city, you know. I mean, it's basically like a city. It's not like they're not like in prison or anything. But I don't think they want them leaving. Maybe I got it wrong though. But that's what I thought they were doing. Just shutting that whole place down. But maybe they're just shutting it down from the outside so nobody can go in but the players. I don't know. But I thought the whole point was, you know, they can live there, they can eat there, and they can play ball there. I thought that was the whole point. But I can have it wrong. I don't know. Kyle Lewis. Mm-hmm. They've got these where my wife works. They've got these door locks that are based off of temperature. So you have to it's the wrist. You have to have your temperature taken by the door lock. The actual door lock, right, takes your temperature, and as long as your temperature isn't over a certain amount, you can go in. Otherwise, your key won't work. You can't get in. I swear. And so you have to wait and then take your temperature again. Like, I don't know, maybe you were running or something. So then you wait 10 minutes and take your temperature again. If your temperature is still above a certain whatever their cutoff is, you know, I think it's like 99 or something like that. If it's still above that, you have to go home. You're not allowed in. Bryce Ball, that's a 2-color Bryce Ball back-to-back cases. And so her staff keep getting sent home because their temperature's too high. It won't let them in. So it's probably something like that. I mean, they've got to sign on to this, obviously. You know, if they want the money, they've got to sign on to it. If they're smart, they will. I'm sure they've got stuff set up at all times. I mean, if they don't, it's just not going to work, you know? I mean, there's no reason to even try if the players aren't going to agree to it. Nolan Gorman, Atomic. I mean, it's what they do with the Olympics. If they can do it for the Olympics, they could do it here. And there's a good chance that if a player breaks those rules, they might be out. They might have to sit out like 2 weeks. You know, could you imagine sneaking out, going to whatever you're going to, and then when you come back, they catch you and you can't enter for 2 weeks? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it was something like that. You got to self-quarantine for 2 weeks. Could you imagine? That'd be crazy. Seeing him on Twitter. Right. I mean, if I'm a player and I want to win the championship this year, and one of my guys does that, boy, talk about being selfish. I mean, men are going to be men. That's a really, really bad excuse for, risking your entire team season. Not your season, your entire team season. Could you imagine one of the Lakers going out and then they get LeBron sick? Same thing with any team. Davy Garcia. I mean, I don't know the exact rules they got set up, so, But if they don't do that, and somebody does go out, brings the virus back in, now you've got the virus inside that closed place. Man, everybody gonna have it. Everybody gonna have it. Yeah, self-quarantine is 14 days. 14 days. I mean, that's a lifetime in basketball. 14 days. In baseball, that would be, 12 games at least? In basketball, it's probably the same thing. It's probably 12 games in basketball, too. 10 to 12. I don't know exactly how tight the basketball schedule is, but I bet it's up there. Ooh, we got an orange. Who is it? This fucking guy. I hate this guy. I'm so not happy with this damn card right now. Ugh. We just hit an orange of him in the last night. We hit an orange of him last night. Not my favorite pull right there. CJ Abrams. Yeah, I hate hitting that guy. Maybe. Gus Varlin refractor. Grant Little purple. We got a lot of color, but we haven't really hit any good names. I mean, there's been a ton of color, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 9 autos have been color. But other than Bryce Ball, you know, it's all been pretty much trash. All right, box 10. Tanner Rourke. Yep, almost done with hobby. Nicola Dolo. Oh, I meant to pull this out. Oh well. Glenn Allen Hill, base auto. I haven't been very happy with this case at all as far as the names are concerned. Grant Little. Yamamoto. Joe Ryan. That's probably going to be the auto. Joe Ryan. Yeah, we've hit Connor Cannon. He was the orange, right? Oh, that was last case. Never mind. That was case before. All right, here comes the auto. Another Oscar Gonzalez. So that's 2. Pretty sure he's already in here somewhere. Or it could have been the case before, I guess. All right, last box, case 90. Yeah, that's another one. Jeremy Pena. Well, Altuve's trash. Do the Trout. Find somebody with a yellow Dominguez auto. Put them in. Or an orange. Or an orange Dillard. Find somebody that's hit 2 orange Dillards in back-to-back nights and put them in. Cody Bellinger, gold paper. I'm pulling for the top spot in this year in breaks. That's what I want. I'm hoping that 1936 quad gets me the top spot in this year in breaks. Julio Rodriguez. And maybe that Babe Ruth bat knob cut keeps me in the top 10. That's Sejas. That's another terrible name. God, these names were so bad. This case was so bad. Oh my gosh. Like, there is no redeeming quality in this case. Not one. I mean, it hit a bunch of color of just trash. Just straight trash. Good thing we did 2 cases together in this video, otherwise we wouldn't even have had a photo. Our photo would have just been shit. Yeah. For baseball, it's going to be tough. For basketball, it's just going to be a degree of Zion. You know, it's like, who got the rarest NT Zion? Who got the rarest flawless Zion? Who got the rarest immaculate Zion? That's all it's going to be. Just those guys. All right, so I'm going to do the recap for 89 first so that you don't have to go back and try to find that. But, I mean, it'd be basically an hour ago. Taylor Trammell, Pete Alonso, Eros Arena, Francisco Lindor, Bo Bichette, Poisson, and Poisson. Some great Poisson paper. Some great Poisson paper. Andrew Vaughn, Bayron Laura. Some nice names in there. Then we've got J.J. Bleday, Gold Shimmer. Lewis Robert, Base Auto. Apostle, Atomic. Rivera, Connor Cannon. Rivera's Base. Connor Cannon, Shimmer. Dibble Refractor, Sejas Base. Gus Varland, Atomic. Oscar Gonzalez, look at that mess of an auto. Valamont Base. Bryce Ball, Purple. Dustin May. Base. Paredes. Brady Singer. Bryson Stott. Tanner Hawk. Yellow. Matthew Liberatore. Orange. Insert. Dominguez. Montero. Dominguez. Luciano Red. Top 100. Amaya. Dominguez. Rutledge. 4 Dominguez in there. Rutledge Orange. Mauricio. And a really nice looking Brennan Davis. So that's nice. But this case, holy smokes, this case is so bad. Paper for 90. Bellinger and Nick Bennett. Kyle Lewis, Cardenas Orange. Jonathan India. Aaron Judge. You know. Non-auto. We've got Joe Ryan. Lodolo Garcia. Hunter Bishop. Ashby. Amaya. Kellenic. Base Dominguez. Wander Franco Gold. That's probably the photo. De La Cruz. Base Dominguez, so only 2 in this one. Nate Pearson and a Talent Pipeline Orange. Okay. And then our autos. Color, though, we ended up with 6 color. So we got Sejas Base, Oscar Gonzalez Refractor, Glenn Allen Hill, Grant Little Purple, Thomas Dillard Orange, Shimmer, Bryce Ball, Speckle, Palini Speckle, Logan Allen Blue, Oscar Gonzalez Base. That's 3 Oscar Gonzalez in these 2 cases. Kanan Smith Gold, John Diaz Refractor Auto, and Brandon Howlett. So it was just a pretty bad case. 90 was pretty miserable, unfortunately. So we're gonna put up some cards and just call it a day with this one. I'm gonna put these 3 up. I'm pretty happy with that Wander Franco. That's mine. Other than that, it was not my favorite case of all time. All right, guys, saving your video. Let's do 2 jumbo just like that. What do you think? I know you like it. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit that bell for notifications. If you enjoyed what you watched, smash the like button. And if you're looking for a great group break, remember,
He's been breaking for 10 years straight. Who knows what he'll pull today? Cheap fun breaks is the big league way.
this has been a production of CFB TV.